Welcome in, guys, to night number 2 of the second round here on the Sharks Pacific Cup presented by WD Black. I'm No Sleeves, joined by my good friend Davos. We're still alive after last night's broadcast, which saw 21 periods of hockey in 4 games. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, buddy. I am still alive and kicking. My voice is not dead yet. So that's a good thing. And hopefully it's a shorter night than the previous one.
Well, no matter what, we might have 3. We'll have to see as we'll see the conclusion of the second round of these playoffs. But more importantly, we're going to focus on BBB and Cobra Kai. And my goodness, the drama was high. The games were fantastic. Let's take a look at our schedule real quick going into tonight. So we will play the final 3 games of the series if necessary. We're going to start off with Game 5 and Game 6. And then again, if there is a Game 7, we will show that as well. We're going to show you also the updated bracket as we had 5 teams sweep in night number 1 in the second round. On their way to the third round of these playoffs. So Olympia, they have not lost a single game yet as they take out LFG in the second round and they move on. Entourage, they eliminate Denial in 4 straight. They, as well, haven't lost a game. Entourage, they are currently still in a battle with Hidden Potential, but they currently lead that series 3-1. Vertigo, they took out Nemesis in 4 straight. Again, Vertigo, another team to be 8-0 in these playoffs. They have not lost. On the other side, Cohesion eliminated Catch-22 in 4 games. Again, haven't lost a single game. We're starting to see a theme here as there seems to be a lot of powerhouse teams just running through these playoffs. Then we've got BBB and Cobra Kai. They're tied at 2. Royalty and Canadians Esports. And again, that one was mentioned last night on the broadcast after Vape during the draft show had some choice words that Canadians Esports wouldn't hang with them. But sure enough, they jumped out to a 2-0 lead. And here we are. They battled back. And now we've got a best of 3 to decide that series. And then finally, down below, we had the number 6 seed Nationals. They chose to face Eclipse and then quickly got swept by them as Eclipse, who's done fantastic from that 16 spot. They've lost 1 game, is 8-1 on their route to the third round. And again, we need to just go over last night as take a look at some of the stats here because it was pretty insane. We had just the lowest scoring games between 2 top clubs through 4 games. We'll highlight the stats here. You see Sitful, he leads BBB with 2 goals, 6 penalty minutes. Jemima's got 4 points in 4 games. But my man, we see a couple zeros on that first line. My man Bones is pitching a shutout in goals, assists, and I mean, at least he hasn't caused any penalties, but just hasn't really been involved in this series at all. I have a feeling that's not going to last, and at some point, Bones is going to score a goal, and again, we'll talk about that in the predictions coming up in just a little bit. But on the other side, we had Huff with a goal and assist. Villain continued his great season with 2 goals, 2 assists there. No Pims as well, and Soilos leading the way in the entire series with 5 points, including 3 goals. Lou on the back end had 8 penalty minutes, as there was a ton of penalties last night, and the penalty killers were absolutely outstanding. But he's got 4 assists to lead the series in that category. And then Karch on the back end, he's got 2 assists and 4 Pims. But I think it's the goaltenders that we really have to highlight, my man. But before we get into them, anything stand out to you other than obviously Bones, zeros across the board?
The fact that it got really nerve-wracking when we were talking about penalties in those games when it went to triple overtime in some cases. We had 5-on-3s going for BBB and Cobra Kai, and we didn't know who was going to win these games because when you expect a 5-on-3, it could be an easy game winner, but it was not the case as the defense for both teams just stood out just amazingly, kept their team in the game until they just couldn't do anymore. But look for maybe some good defense and some hopefully not a lot of penalties for these teams. It could be detrimental.
There was a ton, man. There was a few 5-on-3s and in overtime as well. But I think the real highlight here of the first 4 games were the tendies as Smitty and Perry put on an absolute clinic last night. As Smitty, you see there, he had 59 shots against in 4 games, and BBB was only able to score 5 goals for a 91% save percentage. Just an absolutely incredible performance. And I need to point out, he also scored a goal, so he has more goals than Bones on Demand so far in this series. I feel like that needed to be pointed out as Smitty came off the bench and scored one late. Perry on the other side, and I feel like he was a little bit overshadowed because there was a few games where BBB was they were trying to get back in the series. They were just throwing everything on. So it needed to be pointed out that Perry in overtime, specifically in the games that BBB came back in, he played amazing. 48 saves, 6 goals against, and an 87.5 save percentage. I personally have not seen a series that had better goaltending on both sides. It's been incredible so far. Go ahead.
How many goalies can you say have pitched a shutout and scored a goal in the same game?
Man, he literally had a perfect game. He was throwing strikes and hitting dingers. Like, it was wild. I have never seen anything like that before. We'll take a look through the first 4 games. Here is how we got here. And again, the overtimes, like, it was out of control. So game 1, 2-1 to Cobra Kai in the third overtime. Game 2 was a 2-0 win. That was the game that Smitty did score as well. Game 3, though, BBB comes roaring back in the second overtime on a tip play from Augie at the point, Sitful tipping it home, and then Sitful sniping one top corner in the third overtime to get them back in this series. And going into this tonight specifically, personally, again, I think that Cobra Kai obviously was the underdogs going into this, just kind of consensus-based. But after the way that they played in the first two games, and really that third one as well, they played fantastic. And now here's the thing, though. I think they needed to win one more. The way that it happened in 2 straight overtime games, BBB comes back, and now you let them back in the series. Bones has done literally nothing, but he's led the team for so long that there's no way that's going to continue unless Karch just keeps clamping everyone. But, I mean, something's got to give there. So I have a feeling that I think Cobra Kai, if they're going to win this series, have to win Game 5. I don't see them winning 2 straight after dropping 3. I think they have to win Game 5, but we're going to find out. And I'd be stunned if we see the same goalie performance because that was, historic. I think 2 goalies pitching almost 90% save percentage in the first 4 games against 2 very, very talented teams was just incredible. And it's not like, we said this in the broadcast last night, it wasn't like it was a vertigo composure game where it's just hard trap, very little shots, like low quality shots. They were firing everything. There was rebound saves. Just it was wild. It was a really good show. But we'll take a look at the lineups real quick, my man, for tonight. They are going to remain the same. We'll take a look at BBB once again. It's Bones, Sitful, and Jemima up front. Augie and K-Cut on the back end with Perry in net. Anything that stood out for you in that lineup last night going into tonight that you want to see maybe a little bit different or something that surprised you?
The thing that surprised me coming into this series, I knew both teams were going to just come out flying on all the cylinders. But I noticed how much coverage full ice Karch goes to play the game. He could play defense. He was all over on Bones and anybody on his side of the ice, but he can also get the puck. He'd be in the corner behind the net trying to get a pass out in front. So he's that two-way defenseman that you absolutely love to have, who can check himself to see if he needs to stay back on D, but if he can carry the puck in the offensive zone, he's your guy. And I look to see him do a lot more of that in these 3 games. And it's definitely something that BBB has to watch out for, because if they can catch him outside his comfort zone and maybe catch a break, it'll be absolutely huge for them. I love what I see out of Ahuff. I saw him with a lot of touches. He had a lot of chances. Like, he had that toe drag between the legs. He almost scored the game winner in Game 1. And he just came out knowing what to do. And definitely those are the 2 I watch out for Cobra Kai. Bones has got to score a goal.
No, I agree. He's got to get on the board.
He cannot have his team. He can't have his teammates bailing him out in the rest of the series. He's got to at least get something.
Now, we're about to get into game number 5, guys, but before we do, on Twitter, we had my man Kenny, Jemima from BBB, and I quote, "Last night we split the first 4 games of our best of 7 against Cobra Kai 2-2. After calling 9 overtimes and 21 total periods of hockey last night, do Davos and No Sleeves have anything left in the tank? We do. Game time at 9 p.m. Karch will be in bed by 10. I love the trash talk, and we're going to find out if, in fact, Karch is in bed by 10 p.m. Because here we go, guys, with game number 5 in the series. It's Cobra Kai BBB. Here we go. Davos, take it away, my man.
Oh, man, it's been a crazy 24 hours. We're back with the same group of guys we started with. It's game number 5 of this second round series between Cobra Kai and BBB as we look to see who will take home the series tonight and who will make their way to the third round. Who is going to be the hero in this one? People are saying Bones has got to get more offensive puck possession, but he's got to work on getting the puck past Karch first. He takes the left side. Bones going to whip it. And there's Karch with an instant interception. Here's a play across to Soilos. Dancing in back to the right side. Ahuff. What a give and go. We'll pitch it back behind the net. And BBB gets the puck. They'll regroup. And K-Cut has control of the center. K-Cut marches in back across over to Augie. Nice pass, Jemima. Back to the point it goes. Nice reversal. Waiting out. What an interception. It's a breakaway chance for Soilos. Coming in, he scores! Soilos with an excellent interception, and there's Cobra Kai with the first goal of the game.
Big goal for Cobra Kai to strike early as, again, 2 straight losses for them. They know this is a big game, and Soilos doesn't miss. The leading scorer in this series, he gets his 4th in 5 games, and they're off to a great start as BBB had the possession, but just couldn't do anything with it.
Nice feet in front, and he just took it absolutely just lightning down the ice. No one was on him, and an easy breakaway goal. And they lead early 1-0 here in the first period. Not the kind of start you want him to have for BBB, but they've been through this before in the first 4 games. Down inside, here's Villain over the line, cutting back across. Ahuff lets one rip, and a save is made by Paralyzer.
It just goes to show how good these goalies are going to have to be yet again, as Perry's first shot on goal is a breakaway by Soilos. Like, it's just thrown right into the fire, but there's an easy stop to slow things down here.
What a pass back for Karch, but blocked in front of Chance. Bones down the right side. It's his back over to Augie. What a pass! Oh, that one ricocheted off the post, I think. Bones in the right side corner with the puck. Backs it up, go over to K-Cut. K-Cut back to Jemima behind the net, trying to shovel it through. No dice, it hops over the stick of Augie. Dancing down the right side of Soilos. They'll pitch it back around for Ahuff. Ahuff back right side and intercepted. This one flung down the ice. Will it be icing? No. No icing call. And Sweet Lou hands it back to Karch. Up the middle is Villain. They'll take it up the neutral zone, waiting for an option. Handing it back. And Sweet Lou, pressure, has to get it out. They get it over the line, left side to Ahuff. Ahuff bodied off, double team. Here's a chance. Nice feet for Bones to Augie. Neutral zone, reverse back to him. Another interception. Not letting him get a lot of ice time with the puck. As soon as he grabs it, he's got to let go. Over the line and offside is Soilos with 8:56 to go.
Bones just narrowly missing his first. Dude is, I don't know the pun intended here with Cobra Kai. Snake bitten, it appears. Is that one just rifled, I think, off the bar? I don't know if Smitty got a piece of that.
Crazy Karam in front there. Back across to Sitful. Sitful, 2 OT game winners to keep his team in the series last night. Pass in front, and they score! There's Bones with number 1, and BBB's tying this game.
All right, just what they need. They need Bones to get it going. He finally does in game number 5, and they're right back into it now. Let's see how Cobra Kai responds.
He gets the monkey off his back for the first time in the series. Back across the Karch. Ooh, that one had eyes. Trickles just wide. May have gotten a piece. On stretch pass to Jemima. Dancing wide. Got the pass through. And he's tripped up on the play. There's going to be a power play for BBB. Shot by Augie, whistles wide, and we'll get another stoppage power play coming up here.
Big moment here for BBB. Now they're buzzing. Let's see if they can get a lead here in game number 5.
Here's the face-off. Tie-up back around over Bones. Bones to K-Cut. He'll spin off one. Back to Jemima in the corner. Jemima hangs on with waiting. Pass to the side of the net. Sitful trying to bank it in. And this one popped up in the air. Good pressure for Augie. Nobody could grab it. Karch is going to speed through down the lane. Karch in. Dazzles past 2, but he couldn't get past the circle. Big hit on Bones as he stumbled pretty far over that hit. Back in the right side, over the left side. Back, bang, score! What a pack! Sitful, 2-0, 2-1, 2-1 BBB. And this is the kind of start we were not expecting.
Great feed in front is Sitful then on the screen, and then he's going to bury that one home. They get on the board. Now it's 2-1, and now we've got 3 goals in the first 15 minutes of the first period, something we had not seen in the beginning part of this series.
We saw a lot of back and forth in the first 4 games, but not like absolute just seconds apart. Bang, bang. And we got 3 goals in the first period. Across it goes to Ahuff, then to Villain. Villain dancing wide over the side. They dump it back in. 2:20 to go. Back to K-Cup. BBB looks to get the offense back up the ice. Jemima got it knocked away over the line. Sweet Lou. Back to Karch. Karch had it knocked away. That one's offside as they try to fiddle that one through. 1:15 remaining.
Great start here for BBB. And again, I said that it just did not seem possible that with these 2 clubs and the talent they have, that the goaltenders would be able to put up almost 90% save percentages on both sides. But now it's going to make sure what one doesn't let the dam break because, 2 goals early here. No team has scored 3 in a game yet, and we played 21 periods, so.
Nice feed back to Augie. Augie fiddles into the corner. Bones on Karch. Karch will fiddle it back over to Ahuff, and that'll end the first period. We have scoring in this one. Shots 3 apiece, 2 goals for BBB and 1 for Cobra Kai.
Great start here for BBB after a terrible beginning when Soilos gets that breakaway, the pick 6. But a great start in front. And look at that. He doesn't just shoot it, waits out just a little bit. That's a great goal from Bones as he makes sure that one goes in a nice passing play to avoid the goalie interference. That was awfully close. As I need an update, the Canadians Esports is up 3-2 on Royalty in Game 5.
Back in front. That's going to be a very interesting series to see how that plays out. In front as we begin period number 2. It's BBB. Bones will flip it into the corner. Oh, a glove save by Smitty on the dump in. Are you kidding me?
Big save there to stop it up. These guys have had a ton of penalties. I'm going to see if they stay out of the box.
A couple times that they kind of have to, we saw a few the other night that were actually pretty good penalties to take if it's on.
Oh yeah, to stop a
especially in overtime. Yeah. Especially in overtime. Across it goes, back to Karch. Karch over to Ahuff. Nice switch pass. It's over the line, cutting back in. Here's Sweet Lou and a chance. Hits the side, the blocker of Paralyzer as he steers that one away. Across it goes over. Augie working it back in. Over the line for Bones. Knocked off by the stick of Villain. Villain down the right side, moving in, dropping it back. Karch, wrister, blocked away to the corner. Ahuff fiddles it. What a feed. He tried to hit Villain in the back door. No dice. A chance for Jemima. Poked off his stick. There's a rush again for Soilos. Cobra Kai in there. Offside is Karch as he gets a little ice face plant to the ice after the whistle.
Need to see a cycle now at a Cobra Kai. We've seen the breakaway, but that's pretty much it. See if they can start establishing a forecheck at all.
Face up, tied up, back and front. Over for Augie. Nice play over. Sitful carries it through. Sitful. Back to the line. They regroup and hang on to it is K-Cut. K-Cut walks it into the right side over for Jemima. There was Ahuff to stand in his way and knock him off the puck. Nice feed. Another poke check. Augie. Nice defensive poke check at his own blue line. Over the line. Moving in and a dump in from Sweet Lou. Battling in the corner. Ahuff, right side, looks around. He got leveled to the ice. Moving it back. Another big hit by Bones. Here's a chance over for Sitful. Spin pass. Here's Bones walking in. Oh, that one just trickled wide of Smitty. I don't know how that one didn't go in, but my goodness. Across it goes Ahuff. Ahuff trying to force it through. No dice. Chance across the right side for K-Cut. K-Cut moving in the backhand. What a stop there. Rebound. Bones. That one blocked away. Never got the pass. Not the shot away from Sitful. Sitful's got control. Here's a chance over for Jemima from K-Cup. That one's intercepted. Here comes Cobra Kai. Nice feed across. That one's intercepted. What a feed to Bones left side. Bones shoots and a glove save made by Smitty.
Big save there to slow things down. And this is a lot like we saw in game number 1, where there's very little time spent in the neutral zone, end to end. As the mascot for BBB is Karch.
Tie it back around. Over the blue line. Karch dropping it back. Over the right side. Nice feed over. Ahuff gets the move. Almost got through, but got bumped. And they flick it into the corner. There is Soy Los. Back to the Karch of the line. Pass is intercepted. Here's a 3-on-2. Back across Jemima. The pass off a skate. Right back in the hands of Cobra Kai. Here's Ahuff down the wing. Ahuff waits. Hangs on. Great block in front. The pass skitters on goal. And the rebound kicked wide. Here's a chance for Sitful. Sitful working back in. Augie. Nice feed to Bones. Bones moving in. Body check. Behind the net. Back in front. What a stop on Sitful, as he let that one-timer on the slot go. And again, Smitty just turning heads with these unbelievable saves. Back in the corner again. Chopped by Karch. He'll dazzle through. Karch in up the wing to Ahuff. Knocked away by K-Cut down the right side. Moving in. Nice play to the slot. Poked away. 3:15 to go in the second period here in game number 5. Almost turned over at the line. Moving as Sitful. 2 OT winners. Can he make a difference again? Pass to the front. Nobody there to pick it up. Across the blue line. Turning back in is Ahuff. Ahuff lost it. Back to Bones. Again pressured by Soy Los. Back to the right side. Jemima. Jemima working it back in with under a minute to go in the second. Again working back in. Soy Los has control. Bump to the corner. Ragging it in deep, waiting for the puck. And out it goes for Jemima. Jemima working it in like the Bones in the corner. Bones working it back in, dancing wide. And this will end period number 2. It's still 2-1 for BBB.
BBB has looked fantastic after that shaky start, and that goal by Soilos is they have definitely controlled all the play, had the better chances. Perry hasn't really been tested as the shots are now 8-4 for BBB. We'll have to see if Cobra Kai can start flexing some muscle in the offensive zone. Like I said, all of their chances have really been off the rush. As a glorious opportunity, Smitty robs them here as Sitful aimed up top but couldn't get all of it. As that one goes off the pad I'll say this, Sitful has looked great. He has looked like that flashy, normal player that we usually come to expect from him, which is good. Now Bones back on the board. We'll see if Cobra Kai has an answer.
Back across over third period here. Across it goes. This one fed down the ice. Racing after it is Bones in the corner, and Sweet Lou's going to hang on to it. Over to Ahuff down the left side. Ahuff poked off his stick. Back across. Shot. Rebound. Missed wide. Another chance behind the net. As that one had eyes. Another chance past the slot. Over for Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou's got control on the left side. One-timer. Karch. That one deflects wide to the net. Another play. Back to Karch again. Blocked in front by Bones. Bones working. And Karch knocked away. Chance in front. They hang on. Regrouping is Cobra Kai. 3.5 gone here in the third. Still no one getting that. Somebody needs to get a tying goal if you're Cobra Kai. Over. And Augie claps it down. The bounce goes off the back of the cage. And this one will be icing.
He almost had Bones on an Omaha slap play. Just narrowly missing it.
Back in front, face off here. 1 for BBB. Laser pass up the boards from K-Cut. Goes down, there's no icing. As Sweet Lou hands it across the center. Karch gets the puck, he'll dance and dump it in. Left side corner, back to Ahuff. Ahuff trickles it back again, reverses back to himself. That's in front of what a read by Jemima to knock that puck away. Here's Sitful down the middle. Sitful knocked off his stick. What a read, picked off by Jemima, but he gave it right back. Chance for Cobra Kai. There's a power play coming up to Cobra Kai. And oh baby, this could be something here.
Gonna get an opportunity now to tie things up. As K-Cut is going to go off. That's his third minor penalty of the first 5 games of this series.
Again, back over the left, back across for Soilos. Soilos making in, looking around. Soilos poked away by Jemima. It's offside. They have to regroup. 40 seconds gone in this penalty. Back across to Karch. Moving in, spins off, back to the point. Waiting in the wings, back to Karch. Pass, nobody there. And this one goes all the way down to center. And there's Ahuff to pick it up. Ahuff dribbled at the line. Nice play across, give and go. Villain tripped up. Back in front for Soilos. And he couldn't pick it up at a 5-on-3 for 28 seconds here.
Another one. That might have been in the category of a good penalty as Ahuff was just about to walk right in there all alone.
This one tied up back across, moving in. Ahuff shot. Oh! What a backdoor save from Paralyzer as he robs Soilos. Oh, mercy. What a read, what a chance, what a kick-out pad save. Back Ahuff, Ripper blocked away as he got leveled by Sitful. In the neutral zone, it goes back across for Soilos. Taking in 10:30 to go in the third period. Still 2-1 for BBB. Turnover. Back to Villain. He passes it wide. The rebound kicked back to himself. Karch in the waiting with it. Short side. What a save for Paralyzer. That one's not out yet either. Across it goes over to Soil. Back again. Sweet Lou. Chance denied off the blocker. Again a chance. Open side. They miss it. And they finally clear it out.
Penalty kill.
5-on-3 is over.
Perry with an absolute outstanding performance on that penalty kill. My goodness.
Over the blue line, working it back in. And Jemima able to corral the puck across. Turning back in is Augie. Down the left side, Augie hangs on, waits, passes over the Bones. He can't get the shot away. A 3-on-2 maybe. This one punched in. And icing with 7:19 to go will be the call.
And that backdoor play, I don't know how he got a piece of that. My goodness.
He just moved at the last second, and it was the right decision. As his goalie went down to make the save, across it goes, back for Cobra Kai. And this one is punched in. Dumped into the corner behind the net off the glass. And Augie fiddles it ahead, stolen by Ahuff. Ahuff's got it, shot, glove save made by Paralyzer. And he's had to be very, very good for the BBB squad in this game.
BBB is living an awfully dangerous life here. It looks like they're just trying not to lose at this point. They don't really have anything going forward. It's all just collapsing to try and hold this 1-goal lead.
Back in the corner, that one was flipped on goal. And Jemima shovel pass almost got to Bones. And oh my. Heading across, moving in. Puck is just changing direction. Back again. Here's a chance. Maybe a 2-on-1. Jemima down the wing. Jemima going to punch it into the corner. There's the poke check. There's Bones back to Jemima. Fiddles it back to him again. Waiting in the wings. Bones shovels it to the point for K-Cut. K-Cut reverses again. Back to Bones to the top of key. They're getting some puck possession here. Back around Sitful. Sitful pass in front. And there was Bones, but the puck never got to him. Again, a steal. Bones lost it. 2 minutes to go. Across. Here's Ahuff. Breakaway. He scores. Ahuff ties the game. And it's another breakaway goal.
What a series this is. My goodness. BBB with an absolute masterclass to kill the clock. With about 3 minutes in the offensive zone. Fantastic play. It pops out and Soilo sends it over to Ahuff, who's going to get his second goal of the series and tie things up with under 2 minutes remaining. My goodness.
And what a turn of events. We had one that was not really like it, but a comeback in the third period. Back to Villain. This one fiddle on goal. And K-Cut able to get it with under 50 seconds. Here is Jemima. Jemima working back in. Jemima waltzes on the right side, dumps it in. There's Bones there, but he won't get there. What a poke check, but it's right into the breadbasket of Smitty. My goodness, what a poke check.
Dude, I don't even know. This is wild. Like, I don't know what to say at this point.
Face-offs 15-4. Now 15-5, and a chance for Jemima may have grazed the glove hand of Smitty. Tripping call. 30 seconds to go. Oh, man.
That would we categorize as not a good penalty.
31-32 on the clock. Face-off one. Back blocked. Sweet Lou trying to clear it down the ice, and they finally do. 1:25 on the clock. And with the power play, there will be some extra time if there will be OT. Sitful dancing. Oh, he had a chance, and it got poked off his stick. Rubbing back around for Jemima. Pass in front. Sitful waiting back to Jemima again with 10 to go. Back to the point and give and go. Jemima right side corner. Walks to the slot. Intercepted. Again, it's Augie. Fires a cannon. Loose in the crease, and it's covered by Smitty with 0.7 on the clock.
We are going to get overtime for the 4th time in 5 games. As these two teams do not want to ever have a 3-1 win, nothing like that. No. It's high drama between BBB and Cobra Kai's. Now the shot's dead even there. Unbelievable.
I bet these guys came together like, hey, we need more overtime in this series. What a play, and just nobody there to cover for A-Huff as he just walked in and just buried it on the blocker side of Perry. And what we have all been waiting for is more overtime. Game 5, you thought there could be enough OT in a series. Well, this series is making us think again. Across the bones, he's bumped, got it back in the corner. Jemima back to the top of the key for K-Cut. Fires a shot, and it's a glove save made there by the man of the hour, Smitty. Face off in the circle. In a minute and 3 seconds left on the power play. Sitful couldn't win the draw, and Sweet Lou claps it down the ice. In the corner they go. Back around to center, moving in. Across the zone, dropping it back. K-Cut moving, shoots, blocked in front by the defense. And Augie keeps the play alive. Augie waits and shoots, and that's a glove save again by Smitty. And he's been tested in this one.
Another power play in overtime. BBB swarming here. It's looking like it's a very good looking power play so far, but just about to end. 17-6 on the faceoffs. Villain is all over him.
It was 15-4, and now 17-6, and a lot of good faceoff wins for Cobra Kai. Jemima spins off one. Augie is shot. That one blocked away. Rebound. Kick back in front. Jemima going to spin it back. Sitful has it. Sitful waits too long. Lost the puck. And A-Huff is on a breakaway. A-Huff scores! A-Huff and the Cobra Kai team have a 3-2 series lead.
Unbelievable. Another breakaway goal. They're 3 for 3. Unbelievable, man. Just defensive breakdowns. BBB played a fantastic game. Very even, but man, 3 breakaways as Huff gets them 1 game away from the next round. Unbelievable. He ties it up with about 2 minutes left and then buries it in overtime. I mean, it didn't go 3 overtimes. The mandatory couple of OTs just to go. But unbelievable, man. Again, it's just 3 breakaways in 1 game. K-Cut and Augie, obviously 2 of the more aggressive defensemen in competitive sixes, but, it's just usually they're fantastic in terms of at least getting back, at least having 1 guy back. Those breakdowns, they cost them. Definitely. 3 goals there, 3 breakaways, and Perry left out to dry after having a fantastic, that third period. I mean, Cobra Kai was all over them. And now Cobra Kai is 1 game away from eliminating BBB. Are we going to get a 7th? And I feel like this has to go 7. Like, there's only one way for this to. Has to go 7. But what a performance. And to be honest, Huff, with a goal and an assist through the first 4 games, hadn't really been all that involved. It had mostly been Soilos on the other side. But my goodness, what a way to end that game. And oh man, ice in the bin. There was no questionable tying goal late in that one, as we saw in Game 3, where with about 2 seconds left, it seemed to just get kicked in. There was none of that in this. That was a clear-cut breakaway, and I mean, Bones did get his first goal of the series, his first point of the series. But we'll have to see. Is game number 6 about to get underway. We're going to take just a quick break to hear from our sponsor, WD Black. Guys, do not go anywhere. Make sure that you hit ! giveaway in the chat to win the D10 8TB hard drive. We'll be giving that away a little bit later on. Don't go anywhere, guys. All right, guys, welcome back here to the Shark Pacific Cup presented by WD Black. We're through 5 games with BBB and Cobra Kai, and Cobra Kai winning game number 5 to get themselves 1 game away from the 3rd round. We've got some other scores. Again, you'll see that ticker down below. It will update live as we've got some scores there. So it looks like Royalty has won game number 5. They're 1 win away from eliminating Canadians Esports, as well as Composure. It looks like they have knocked out Hidden Potential in 5 games. We'll take a look at the bracket going into tonight. As again, Olympia and Entourage both sweeping their series. They're moving on. Composure will move past Hidden Potential. Vertigo eliminated Nemesis in 4 games there. On the other side, Cohesion eliminated Catch-22 in 4 straight. BBB and Cobra Kai, currently Cobra Kai leading 3-2 in that one. Royalty up 3-2 in their series against Canadians Esports. And Eclipse knocked out the number 6 seed Nationals in 4 straight as we get down to our final 8. And my God, looking at that, like the teams that are left, there is no, there is no like, just happy to be there. This is all, we're down to the final, what arguably be the best 8 teams.
Like you said in the last podcast, there's no hiding.
No, not anymore. No. Not in this next round. That draft is going to be awfully interesting because I guarantee you it's going to be a lot based on prior matchups and confidence against certain opponents, like what we saw with Tendy and Composure selecting Hidden Potential, which was kind of a shock in that last draft. But yeah, it's going to be awfully interesting to see. Now, we'll have to see if Royalty can knock out Canadians Esports. That might go 7. We will flip over to that if Karch and Cobra Kai eliminate BBB here. And you've got to think, BBB, after winning, back-to-back esports titles, having a really rough go of it in the first start of NHL 20, and they just had a revolving door on defense, it seemed. And then finally sticking with the same roster for a few events. This, you'd have to say this one would be pretty disappointing as they've come close. They've gotten into the Final 8, Final 4 in some of the events to end NHL 20 when Augie finally came over to BBB and kind of solidified that defense. But, man, if they don't perform here and they don't get out of this round, I'm curious to see if there's any changes to BBB's. There's definitely going to be a lot of Twitter as if Karch can knock out Bones here, it is not going to be quiet. It will be something that he will make sure is reminded probably daily. We'll have to see. As again, just to give you guys an update once again, Kenny going into tonight, Karch will be in bed by 10, and it might be because he's moving on to the next round. So we'll have to wait and see as they are searching. We're about to get set for game number 6, guys. I'm excited. I'm happy you guys have joined myself and Davos here for tonight, and we'll be back with the next round number 3 next week. And this is going to be a great finish as we have not had a team win. There hasn't been a blowout win. The 2-0 win in game number 2 wasn't exactly 2-0 early. That was, pretty close the entire way through.
It was.
But we'll have to see if Bones, I thought for sure when Bones scored in that last game, I thought, okay, here we go. And 2 minutes remaining. K-Cut and Augie have got to be a lot safer, I think, in this game. And I don't know if that's, necessarily what they want to do, because, you know, they are very good offensively. And I think that last night specifically, I pointed out a couple times that K-Cat was playing really passive, and it seemed like they were only going in on his side. But I mean, passive and allowing a zone entry is a lot different than giving up a breakaway. So some tough one. It's not all on them. I mean, some tough bounces there as well. But they have got to help out Perry, because they gave up 3 goals and they were all one-on-one with the goaltender, which you just can't have if you're going to make it onto the third round. So here we go, guys. It is game number 6. Cobra Kai versus BBB. Can Karch and Cobra Kai eliminate Bones and BBB? We're about to find out.
Well, it's do or die time for BBB, and they've come back from being 2 down in a series. It's something they face adversity. At least I feel at some point in every tournament.
They need the first goal, man. The vibes have got to be bad in that chat right now.
They have, at least I feel they have good puck possession in the first minute of the game when they have it up the ice, and then they allow Cobra Kai to get set, and that's where they start losing their momentum. But here we go. Game number 6. This could be for all the marbles, at least in this series. Across it goes, back to Jemima. BBB is on the move. Bones poked off his stick. And K-Cut has control over the line, curling back across. Augie back to center. Onside, moving his Sitful. Maybe they thought it was off for a second. Not a lot of moving skates in that when the puck crossed the blue line. Ahuff down, trying to dance his way by. K-Cut had no way of letting that happen. Jemima, what a move! Has Bones there, knocked away by the stick of Soilos. In the corner, pinched in, Karch in there. Jemima waits. Bones picks it up in the corner. They'll flick it back over to K-Cut. Misses the puck, and this one's cleared down the center. Moving back in is Augie. BBB trying to get that offense. So going over the line, offside. And nothing going through almost 5 minutes here.
A lot of safe plays here. Awfully safe so far.
And the face-off tied up back for Bones over the line. Jemima skates in the right side corner, drops it back to the point. One-timer for Augie, and the rebound kick back for Karch. Here's Soilos racing down that right side boards, dancing in, drop pass, nobody there. They'll regroup in the neutral zone, back and forth. Over for Sweet Lou. Had 8 penalty minutes in those first 4 games of the series. And they are up 3-2 in this one. Back over for Augie. Augie skates to the right side to Jemima, dropping it back over to Sitful. Spins back again to the point for K-Cut. Right side corner, Sitful hangs on with, waiting and watching. Back around Jemima, pass, and nobody was there to pick it up. This one is all the way down the ice again. 11:25 left first period here in Game 6. A must-win for BBB. They dump it in, K-Cut off the corner. Jemima picks it up and swings it. Lost again. Again, it is up to them, as they just are, I don't know if it's size, if there's a size difference, but they're being outweighed and out-muscled for every puck. Down the wing, what a toe drag by Soilos, lost it. A chance for Bones with Karch and Sweet Lou back. Sitful over the left side, nice move, dances, lost, and maybe a trip back in front. No, a bump, they say. In the corner, pass to the slot, Jemima trying to shoot the puck, and the rebound skitters wide for Sweet Lou. Here's Villain, maybe a rush here, what a hit. Across, dropping it back over. Penalty coming up in the corner. Back to Lou. Again, hitting Villain. Again, back to Soilos. Soilos waltzes at the top of the key. Smitty's on the ice.
Out.
Smitty's out. Back to the point. Over for Sweet Lou. Cutting back in. What a pass. And that one deflected wide. And there's the touch-up. Power play for Cobra Kai.
Huff came flying in with no stick into the play, and I think Soilos tried to hit him in stride, and he had turned around.
Oh, jeez. Back to center, shorthanded for BBB. Here's Sitful down the right side. Sitful stops up, waits with the puck. Handles with it, shoots a short side chance. That can't pass. And how did that one not go in? Or maybe it got blocked. His Bones, I think, might have been raising his hands up in the air. Across the ice. Karch flinged it down. This one will go down as they try to kill off 43 more seconds of this power play. Back in front over the right side. Karch dropping it back for Sweet Lou. Intercepted by Sifo, who a lot of times in those first 4 games played very defensively. No. And he's going to go for delay of game.
Oh, that ain't it. That is not what you want to see there.
Across and a huge power play. 5-on-3 for 9 seconds. Here's a chance. Soilos back for Villain. Nice feed in front. That one knocked away. Pass skitters to the crease. And Villain's chance. What a read and big stop there for Paralyzer. And this one's cleared down by Jemima. This one cut back across.
Knees weak, arms are heavy there, man. You don't want to see those penalties at this stage of the tournament.
Across the ice, turning back is Karch. Karch, right, left side, back a chance. 1-T, backhand, and squeezed out, and Bones is on the break, shorthanded. Bones cutting, not going to get the puck off his stick. A 3-on-2 down, over for Ahuff with a man breaking. Nice feed breakup for K-Cut. This one cleared off the melon, off the defender, and out of play with 2:04 to go.
Stops play there. Okay, they escaped that. Is dangerous 5-on-3, and not something you see Sip will ever do. He sent one over the glass.
Across K-Cut, power play over. They got a minute 35 left. And they try to dance past everybody, no dice. Ahuff hands across. Big hit there for Bones, a chance for Jemima. 3-on-3. Sitful poked off his stick, offside warning, 35 to go. Here in period number 1, back to K-Cut. K-Cut over the line, keeping it going. Jemima's leveled, and there's going to be a power play with 8 seconds to go in the first.
BBB escaped their damage on the penalty sheet. We'll see if they can take advantage of it now late in the first.
Face off one, blocked by Bones. Back for Jemima, back to Sitful. He's trying to pass it through. One last chance in the corner. Bones forces it. And a block in front will end the first 20 minutes.
Because BBB actually had the significant time on attack advantage there. But that power play late, I mean, the 5-on-3 didn't take advantage of it. Cobra Kai not able to. A lot better defensively for BBB in that one, as they only had 3 shots on goal total. As that's a lot of block shots in front, missed opportunities. We'll see. As we got an update here, as the Canadians are up against Royalty 2-1 in the third period, as that is just a back-and-forth series. This whole series here, I mean, even if BBB wins this one, just felt like Cobra Kai. You know what I mean? It didn't really feel back and forth. I think BBB not winning yet in regulation probably leads into that, but here we go. We'll see if they can win this one.
And the face-off for period number 2. Power play, BBB. Bones. Uh-oh.
Yeah, have some technical difficulties, possibly. A little tie-up.
Very interesting.
Okay. What was that?
What?
What did that hit?
A skate?
All right, nonetheless.
How did we get a whistle mid-play?
I don't know what happened there. And Cobra Kai took the timeout.
Whoa.
All right, we'll wait and see. It doesn't look like... Huh.
Let's see. Oh, well, we got everybody.
Oh, everyone's in there.
Who was in the box.
Offside.
Across it goes. Dumped
Safe clear.
in.
Yeah.
K-Cut's got it. Sitful over the line. They got a minute 15 to go on the power play. Coming back across is K-Cut. Banking it in. Back to Jemima. Leveled. Got the puck back, and the puck will just ricochet all the way down. And K-Cut's got to regroup for BBB. They got under 35 in this power play. Jemima back to center. Sitful dancing in. Sitful waits. Sitful passes the Bones.
Oh.
Jemima's chance is robbed. What a glove save.
Unbelievable save there, Jemima. I don't think he got all of it, but Smitty flashing the leather there.
Back across, moving his Bones. Then another tripping call.
Might have been a good trip there, as they had a nice face-off play developing.
Chat says there was an offside. Across the line, curling back in is Augie. Augie to K-Cut, top of the key. Ripper waiting, Bones intercepted. A short breakdown, Ahuff racing after it. Ahuff, oh, look at that big hip check there from Jemima. Across it goes to Sitful. Left side, great poke check by Karch. Regrouping is BBB. K-cut intercepted, got it back though. And they're all going to be offside there.
Slow start to this period.
Face off here, 3 minutes here. And 0 for 1 on the power play to begin for BBB. K-cut, rebound, Augie loose at the side of that. Bones got it. Bones trying to wrap around, intercepted by Sweet Lou and dropping it back to Sitful. Sitful lost it off the poke check. There's Augie to pick up the slack. Back in front, chance for Jemima, just misses. This one cleared to center. Dancing wide, nice move by K-cut. Sitful top of the key. Hangs on a backhand. Oh, and Bones trying to fillet it, finesse it to the front, and got it knifed away off his stick. Moving in, nice play, spin pass, shot save as a spin pass to the shot from Ahuff, denied by Paralyzer. This one is in front for Sitful. Sitful left side, deeks around one, dances past two, and a great save. Rebound for Bones in front, and he couldn't shovel it in. The backhand ricochets the left side corner, and Cobra Kai comes away without getting a goal scored. Across the middle, what a defensive play, a knock, a chance away from BBB. Sitful dancing in on the right side, back to the point, nobody there. They'll regroup with 11:40.
And Bones just has not looked himself this entire series, as he was all alone in front there and missed the net entirely. Just it looked like he's just waiting too long, not making the the confident plays as that he normally does. But what a chance there.
Across the lane it goes to center, back and forth. Read by Sitful, left side, moving to Augie. Dances that one, deflected wide. Bones going to pick it up on the right side boards. He'll flick it up for Jemima. Jemima feeds it back to left side. K-cut. Passes the Bones, and he misses it wide. Across the ice, chance for Jemima. In tight. Pass in front. Off a skate. And deflects wide of the net. Going back. Look out. Big hit there for Augie. And Bones carries it through. Here's Jemima. Shoots. Save made off the blocker by Smitty.
BBB is all over him right now. This is really reminiscent of that last game, is it? Cobra Kai can't really do much right now, but it only takes one bounce, as we saw in that last one.
This one shot, score! A rocket! And who else from his office? It's Jemima! 1-0.
Is a goal that he had in game number 1, a just missile from the slot. That's his third of the series. And a great goal there to give them the lead finally in the second period. We'll see if they can hold on to it.
Again, back in front, a 1-0 lead. You said they needed to get that first goal, at least the first goal of the game, and here they do get it, leading, hopefully, better things ahead for BBB. Ahuff stole it back around, show. Villain trying to pass it across instead of maybe shoot, as he had a perfect opportunity there, as BBB scales it up the board, back around, intercepted by Soilos. Again, Sweet Lou. Leveled, met head on at the boards. Ahuff to steal, spins off, back to Soilos, the pass back to a point. Sweet Lou over for Ahuff, rips one, and a save is made by Paralyzer, getting his leg stuck.
His legs
in the crease,
spasming out there.
Somebody get a trainer to massage that leg. You may be having some issues there. Back to front, moving his car to shot, and that one just misses the glove side. They chop it back around the boards. Augie's got control. He'll pivot it up ahead. K-cut has it. Up the boards, Jemima. Nice feed. There's Bones. What a read, but he just didn't get enough speed up the blue line. Bones will just whip it around the right side to the left side. Jemima waits with it in the corner. Back to Bones. He'll fiddle it back to K-cut. He'll meet him in the corner. Back in front. Chance never got there. Blocked by Karch. He'll skate down the right side. Look out. Augie bumped him off the puck. Double team though. Stolen by Ahuff, on the goal it goes. 45 seconds to go in the second period. This one back again to the point for Sweet Lou. Dancing across, he couldn't get the pass over. Villain lost it, got it back though. Pass in front, waiting, deking. And the puck still can't get on goal. As Paulie, I would be completely nervous if I had a couple of guys just dancing, trying to pass the puck in the slot like nobody's business.
All going to come down to one period here. Can BBB force a Game 7 and hold on to the lead? They have been awfully shaky, it appears, in the final 5 minutes of games that they've had the lead, as they've blown 2 already in this series. But they've got the time on attack advantage. They looked far better in that second period. And Perry made a few key saves, everything they've been basically doing throughout most of the series. And an absolute missile from Jemima. And again, that's almost his third goal. I mean, he scored another one exactly like that in that first game as well. He had one off the rush in the high slot. That's his third of the series. And here we go. 3 shots on goal total for Cobra Kai. And after that rough defensive performance for Augie and K-Cut, they have come back in Game 6 and been their dominant selves here so far. Will we have another overtime?
Back in front here is here's the third period.
The 27th period of this series.
What period?
27.
Back in front for Sitful, passes off the boards. There's a chance in front for Bones. He couldn't get it on net. Bones, a big steal back to Jemima. Bones is with him. The pass back. Jemima lets one go, and it went trickles through the crease wide. What a keep by Augie for a half moment. Back across Villain. Villain dancing left side, dropping it back over to Karch. Give and go. Over, chance for Soil Los, and he just misses. Moving across is Bones. A steal for Karch. Karch dancing in, shoots, save, rebound, kick just wide. Back behind the net, forcing out the back of the post, and they can't clear it. Karch taking the corner. Oh, what a dangerous chance in there for Soilos. Ahuff passes backdoor. Oh, a chance stop. Maybe getting a piece of that one was Paralyzer. Here is Sweet Lou dropping it back. Ahuff. Ahuff across, nobody home, but still getting the puck there. Karch, top of the circle, hangs on with over in the corner. Ahuff, a short pass behind the net. Again, Villain trying to center the pass, intercepted by Jemima. And they will work it back in. In the corner, Augie to Bones. He squeaks by, but not out. Across it goes Augie. What a play. Ahuff shot short side. Rebound. Karch behind the net. Regroups. Karch the pass in front. Nobody home. Moving in the corner. Back over Villain. What possession. And a shot is in the glove.
Karch wants to tie it. Karch wants to tie it. Dude, Cobra Kai is buzzing right now. That was 5 straight minutes in the offensive zone, and BBB just barely escaping. It looks like they're just trying to hold on, and that's what happened in game number 5 as well. My goodness, Cobra Kai wants to end this in 6. Perry.
Karch does want to go be in bed by 10.
Absolutely. Karch is angry. Past his bedtime, he just wants to rifle it. You need to feed him the puck if you're Cobra Kai, as he was all over the ice during that play, and Huff and Soilos are buzzing all over the place. BBB lucky to settle things down, and we'll see if they can get out of their own zone here.
11:49, third period, still 1-0 for BBB. They are somehow still alive in this one. Across for Bones, they'll fill it in the corner. As we talk about Perry's game is being overshadowed by the fact of Smitty's, and he has kept BBB in this series for a good chunk of time. Across it goes, back over to the point. Karch waits, dangles on the backhand, spins off one, over for Sweet Lou, give and go, Wister, right through the crease. Oh, what a blocker save with an extension. Another chance, another save for Paralyzer with 8:31 to go.
Unbelievable, the kid is doing it himself. Unbelievable saves from Perry. Also, the memes about Karch are just reaching epic levels.
Across the...
Karch scores a minute. Yeah. Grim says Karch should get the Conn Smythe even if they don't reach round 3.
Across for Karch. He takes the right side, stops up, passes over for Soilos. Pass into the slot, intercepted. A chance for maybe a 2-on-1. Bones dancing down left side. Bones stops, back to the point. Augie, one-timer, rebound chance. Jemima, he didn't know he had the puck for a hot second. In the corner. This one knocked down. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Ahuff, dancing wide, intercepted by Sitful. Augie, look out, freight train, but a big play. He'll dump it down for Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou takes his time. He dumps it into the right side corner. Chopping it out is Augie. Bones as far as the line. Intercepted. Chance for Jemima with a couple of men with him. Jemima flicks it back. Bones in the front waiting for the pass. He got leveled as he got the pass off. And he's slow to get up. K-Cup passes front. They score with the chance. Jemima the force play. What a pass. And it's a chance. It's a 2-1 game.
Great feed from K-Cut, who was way up in the play there. Kept it alive. And he sends it over to Jemima, who gets a second of the game.
Correction, it's 2-0. There's a tripping call against Cobra Kai. It's 2-0. And that could be it. Power play for BBB in the corner. Moving across Sitful. Sitful waits. Hangs on. Back to the point over for K-Cut. Bones there. Then Augie. Waiting in the wings. Augie to K-Cut. K-Cut has a lane. Back to Jemima. Looking for the setup they want. Back in the corner. Bumped there. Got the pass still off. Stolen. And here's a short-handed rush here for Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou hangs on to it. This one is bumped into the corner. Back inside. Moving up the wing. In the corner. Dancing wide. We got a give and go. Ahuff shoots. Rebound. Kicked back out. And the puck is there across the ice. Turning back in. Waiting in the wings is Bones. Back arms is Jemima. Jemima right side. Give and go in the corner. Knocked away. Let us steal. Chance. Sitful can't bury it. The pass is intercepted with 45 to go. The Karch can't get as far as the blue line. Stolen. The pass. Nobody there. And they clear it all the way down the ice. Waiting in the wings. 33 seconds to go. Across the lane, back to Bones, walking in, bodied away by Ahuff. 25 seconds to go. 2-0 lead, back across, knocked away Augie. Back to Villain, pass waiting, and an intercepted play. They keep it alive in the corner. Back to Ahuff, pass through the crowd, and that one's knocked away by Sitful. What a defensive play. They pitch it back off the side of the net. Rebound in front, they can't get it out. 8 seconds to go. Will there be 7? Pass, full, save, rebound, back door, and it will be Game 7 coming your way. Oh my goodness.
What a fantastic game there from BBB to force a Game 7, and Perry is owed a lot of money as they barely hung on in that third period. 13 shots, Perry gets the shutout, and now they too have a 2-0 win on the ledger in this series. What an absolute insane performance by Paralyzer in that one. And I've got to give credit, K-Cut on that feed to Jemima was absolutely nuts. As he just threads the needle, and there was nothing Smitty could do on that one. A great game all the way around. And we've got a Game 7, folks, so hold on to your butts. This is going to come down to the wire, as we've got an update as well. As it appears that Canadians Esports is in, Canadians Esports and Royalty is in the 7th game as well, as we're waiting to see how that one finishes. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up just to get a live look here to see a score while they search, as it appears that it is 2-0 for Royalty, as it looks like Vape might survive the roasting he would take. But nonetheless, this is a Game 7 here, and we'll keep you the updates as this one continues throughout this next one. And we've got one more game in this series, one of the best that I have been privileged to broadcast, no doubt, in my experience as an esports broadcaster. This is a fantastic series all the way through, and man, these goaltenders, this is. I'm not going to lie. Usually, like I've said, there is usually a game or two in this series where you get 5 goals scored on you, something like that. But, man, there's been one game where a team has scored 3 goals in this entire thing, and Perry and Smitty have absolutely shined the brightest in this one. Jemima as well.
They've raised the bar. They have absolutely raised the bar.
Absolutely, guys. All right, in the chat, who do you got? Do you have Karch and Cobra Kai, or will Bones and BBB advance to the 3rd round? Let me know. 1's in the chat for BBB, 2's in the chat for Cobra Kai. I need to see how this one is going to end. How are the boys feeling? And it looks like we've got a bit of an update as well as we wait for this one, as it does, in fact, look like it is 2-1 now for Royalty as Canadians Esports will get on the board as a nice goal there. As only our second game of the series there, Jaredovs is going to bury that one to get them within one. Is only one game in this series, or 2 games in this series, now in 7, that has ended in regulation, and they both have been 2-0 wins for either side, as Cobra Kai won game number 2, 2-0. That was the Smitty goal, where he was actually able to score off the bench, and then in game 6, BBB just happened now, the 2-0 win there. As I feel like there's no way this does not go to overtime, my dude. I feel like there's absolutely
right.
zero chance that we get out of this in regulation, but who's to say is, man, it is going to be an awfully sweaty first couple minutes in that one. I will say this. I think Augie and K-Cut, they kind of got called out after in game 5 where 3 goals given up. They had the lead in that one with 2 minutes to go, and 3 breakaways given up in that period. Obviously not good enough for their standards, and they played fantastic defensively, but that third period, they just went into total protect mode, and that is awfully dangerous as Cobra Kai specifically Karch. He wanted the Brock. He wanted the puck on that power play. He had about 6 straight minutes in the offensive zone, and Perry came up with a number of fantastic saves. I cannot wait to see what happens here. I hope it is a 1-goal game. I see no way that it isn't, to be honest with you. But we'll find out as we're about to get set for game number 7. But we're going to take just a quick moment here to hear from our sponsor, WD Black. Guys, make sure you hit ! giveaway in the chat to get in to the giveaway for tonight's giveaway. It's a D10 8 terabyte hard drive. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys, to the Sharks Pacific Cup presented by WD Black. I'm No Sleeves. He's Davos. We are through 6 games of BBB against Cobra Kai. It has been a goaltender battle all the way through, and we are 1 game away. We are going to find out. It is do or die. These guys have played 6. We're going into game 7 here. This is what we play for, the biggies. It is BBB and Cobra Kai. We've got loud personalities on both sides, and here we go, as we are going to find out which one of these clubs is going to move on to the 3rd round here and a shot at the $20,000 grand prize.
Oh my gosh. Imagine coming into the series and not expecting a game 7. I think before the series started, we were thinking, now this series is going to go either 6 or 7. There's no way it's going to go. It's not even going to be a sweep based on all the talent that these teams have defensively and offensively. The goalies have put up probably the greatest show that we've seen in a 6s series.
Bones shows up in game 7. He's the he's the Justin Williams of NA Esports.
He has that mantra. He knows what to do. He's got to shake off all the cobwebs to get his team into the next round. He's got to do what he's got to do, as we have game 7 and a fast start around the board. Score! Oh my goodness, what a wraparound chance! And Jemima rips it! Oh man, what a beginning start for BBB!
My goodness, that might be the first weaker goal that Smitty has given up this entire series, and it comes at the worst possible time as Jemima, who's absolutely going off tonight in the final stages of this series, and a 1-0 lead a minute in for BBB.
Again, A-Huff. We might have a fast start here. A cross shot, red basket save, and currently Paralyzer 1 and Smitty 0.
All the Rip Cobra Kais in the chat. This one's already over, apparently.
Face off here. 1 back for Sitful. Here's a chance. Augie Augie working into center, back to Bones, and Jemima's there too. Offside though. They moved apart a little too late and just a bit offside on the play.
Perfect start here for BBB, especially considering, they had to have been nervous. You know what I mean? They had to feel it in that after game 5, and now they finally get to play with some confidence here.
A chance that just trickled wide. Bones was looking there for the rebound. Ahoff, what a pass to Soilos. And back to the point again. Soilos in the corner. Back to the point for Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou to Soilos. Back to Karch. Karch waits, shoots, and back in front. Loose of the slot. And here comes a 3-on-2 for BBB. Sitful had it and lost it off another dynamic poke check by the defense. Across for BBB. Augie's got control. He's bumped. And they'll fish it around for K-Cut. K-Cut watching it in deep, launching it back, and a chance again. Regrouping here is Augie in the offensive neutral zone. Back in front for Sitful. Left side, another turnover. A chance again. Here's Karch. What a poke check by Jemima there. Here's a chance for Sitful on the left side. And again, not a lot going after that first goal for BBB there, being stalemated. A cross shot, blocked away by Smitty. Smitty got the good shot, good save on that chance. Here's Genter Villain in the corner. Villain lost a K-Cut on the move down the right side. K-Cut dumps it in. Bones and Sitful chasing. Bones gave it away. And here comes Soilos across the ice, turning on his forehand. Backhand, and dips it back to the point. Shot blocked. In front, a chance for Jemima. Walking in, back to Augie. 3-on-2 maybe. Augie spins off top of key, back to the point. Sitful waits, shot, blocked, rebound. Sitful waiting, right side. Dishes it, waits off on it. Nice play by Ahoff to knock it away. Dances past 2, across the Villain. Stolen puck and 2-on-1. Back across, Jemima to Bones, he scores! Bones 2-0, BBB!
Great transition play, and Jemima to Bones all season long, and now Bones has got another goal here, and what do you know? Game 7, Bones scoring. Here we are, 2-0 for BBB, as now they finally look like they've spawned into this series.
It's go time for BBB. 2 goals in the first period, and looking pretty good to start out this one. Across to K-Cut, then to center. Here's Sitful, dancing down the lane. Kept the puck in possession, though, in the corner. Gave it away in a steal. Ahead for Cobra Kai. Another turnover. Jemima has control. Again, down the lane. And a steal. Back across Soilos in the right side corner. Dropping it back to Ahoff. He's tripped up on the play. And a power play coming up for Cobra Kai. And another penalty against BBB.
Opportunity here. Cobra Kai's got to get something going. If they don't score, they've got to get some momentum.
A tie-up back in front. Bones gets the puck and shovels it all the way down the ice. Big momentum shift looking here for Cobra Kai if they can get at least a good number of shots and puck possession on this power play. In the corner, back around to the top of the key. Sweet loose shot, block, rebound, puck.
Oh.
Pass it back door, they score. A huge power play goal. Villain makes it 2-1 for Cobra Kai.
What a feat from Karch. He waited everyone out and fired a laser right through the crease to Villain. Unbelievable pass. As that one is going to get things up within 1, and this is not over as that first goal. Yeah, that's a tough. I think he was there on that one, and then this is a great passing play, but Jemima is a bad turnaround by Sweet Lou. On that one, as we get a look at the other goals here, is again, Karch waits everyone out, and Villain will bury that one.
He caught Perry on his butterfly too, thinking he may go short side and just froze everybody. There's always a backdoor play open, and bang, makes the most of it. Playing the Villain for BBB in this series.
All right.
Across the zone, back inside for Augie, and he's helping his team out the best he can. Across the ice, back to center. In front, over the line, give and go. Sitful shoots, and he just hits the glass with that one. Back in front for Bones. And waiting in the wings across the ice is Augie. Intercepted Ahoff and Cobra Kai with 1:30 to go in the period. Again in the corner, walking it in, passes, dinks around one, a pass backdoor, shoots, and off top of the net. Another chance, and just getting a piece of it was Paralyzer. Bones with 15 to go. Bones on the right side, curling in, dumps it back. There's Jemima. Inside, Karch able to move out of the way at the last second, and we will have a 2-1 lead for BBB after 20 here in Game 7.
Unbelievable. That was a great answer back by Cobra Kai. BBB comes out roaring with a goal in the first minute by Jemima. And then Bones gets his second of the series and second in 3 games as he's starting to finally show some signs of life. But Cobra Kai still alive here. And it's funny, a 2-goal lead felt completely insurmountable in this series. Like, it just feels, but the way that these goalies have been playing. But we'll have to see. So here we go, period number 2.
Definitely someone going. Goalie's got to be the hero in this one. Harry's been looking strong so far, helping BBB get back into the series and forcing a Game 7. In the slot, Soilos, again Karch. Right side, spins off one way, pass, shoots! Most of the crowd, and that one's ahead for Bones and BBB. Bones left side, dumps it back for Jemima. In the corner, looking for the pass. To the point, over for Augie. Then Bones, he couldn't get the puck on his stick. And Cobra Kai regroups again, over for Ahoff on the left side. They dump it into the corner. Picked up, swing pass, Bones down the middle. Bones walking, dropping it back, K-cut, back to Jemima, lets one rip, and that one's blocked away. Sitful lost it, stolen by Ahoff down the wing. Ahoff taking it, poked away and out. And they'll dump it down the ice, and icing will be the call here.
We've got an update here because it appears that Canadians Esports is up. Okay, we're going to watch the final 25 seconds here. We're going to have to switch over. This is in Game 7. Canadians Esports up 4-3 over Royalty. We're just going to let it play out. Oh, it's a breakaway.
Oh, no. What a poke check. Oh, no, he missed the puck. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Icing. Nobody's down there. It's over. It's over. Game
Unbelievable.
Series. Unbelievable.
A breakaway. It's choked. And Canadians Esports are going to move on. Oh, my goodness.
What a story for Canadians Esports.
Vape. Oh, no.
Vape has eaten his words dearly in that series. Back in the corner. What a turn of events for Canadians Esports as BBB looking to keep their lead in this Game 7. Across and intercepted by Sweet Lou. And Royalty is eliminated as another penalty is drawn for Cobra Kai. They'll go back to the power play.
We gotta get back in on this one. It's a glorious opportunity here for Cobra Kai on the power play to tie things up.
Back inside, short-handed rusher, Sitful across with Bones on the wing. Sitful toe drags in, shot. Oh, we tried to feed Bones that one, no dice. Jemima bumped off the puck. Here's a play for Soilos across for Karch. Karch moving in on the forehand, back to cross. Sweet Lou, top of the key, passes back door. What a save! Nice read from Paralyzer, and a better save at that. In the corner, it's Karch and Ahoff. Karch passes back door, they score! Power play goal again, and this game is knotted up at 2.
Here we go, 2-2. We got a race to the finish as Cobra Kai isn't going away. What is this series? Oh my goodness.
Penalties are killing BBB in this series, in this Game 7. Across it goes, back door again for Soilos. Ahoff waiting, a chance, intercepted. Bones and Jemima there. Jemima takes it back over to Bones, up the middle, intercepted again. They are not getting a lot of speed going through the neutral zone and not a lot of movement. Back to the point. Sweet Lou to Karch, shot through a crowd. This one's cleared. Back to Bones though. He takes up the left side. Bones over to Augie. Give and go in the corner. Left side behind the net. Flicks it back to the point for K-Cut. K-Cut waltzes, waits. To the line. Shot. That one directed off a skate wide. Again for Sitful. Shoots short side. It may have grazed iron. Back to the top of the key. Shot through a crowd. And that one denied by Smitty. And Karch has control. Karch waits with it. Karch hangs on, waits for the puck, and just waits and waits. Dishes it over for Ahuff. Going there to center, across, Bones. Nobody else home to help him out. Big play for Cobra Kai. 3:20 left in this second period. Across to Sweet Lou. Comes it back. Ahuff in the corner. Ahuff waltzes. Back again. Karch passes. Give and go in the top of the key. Back over to Soilos. Dumping it around the boards to Ahuff. Trying to flick a pass through to the waning stick. And racing by, just missing it, was Soilos. Across K-Cut. BBB trying to get themselves back in this. Ahead of the game, maybe. Karch ahead for Soilos, racing down the right side boards. Deeks around one, and Sitful has it. 30 seconds remaining here. Dancing wide in the corner, marching, and they dump it in off the glass. And dumping it back in. Nice play over. Villain's going to hang on, and we will go to the final period, tied at 2.
Unbelievable. We've got a battle back here for Cobra Kai as they looked fantastic in that second period. But, man, the Habs, 2 goals in the final 30 seconds of that series against Royalty to send them packing. And someone in chat, Grim, also just gave a nice bit of insight there. Vertigo and Composure would have played each other. If you look at the draft board, it more than likely would have been Vertigo and Composure against each other in that third round. But because Royalty, who was 4th overall, no longer in the tournament. Unbelievable.
And we have one final period, Game 7. And these two teams will fight to the bitter end to get this series over with. Dumped off the glass to K-Cut in the corner, pitches it over for Sitful. Here comes BBB. Here's Augie from Bones. Bones got leveled off onside somehow. And across the waning Ahuff, what a pass, but they call it offside, and we'll get a stoppage here. They have plenty. Faceoffs are actually not an even 6-6 apiece here. Tied up, one back for BBB. Bones gets it off the faceoff. Bones waning, shoots, and that one easily sticks aside. What a save to spew that one to the corner. Back in front, they clear it to center, intercepted by Sitful. And they chop it off and out of play into the bench.
Oh, this is going to be a sweaty third period.
Face off here. 3 minutes about gone in the third period. Back to Ahuff. Ahuff dancing in the corner. Behind the net, filling the back of the point. Give and go over the slot. Marching into the corner again. Intercepted back across to Sitful. Skating with a purpose. Sitful waiting around. Dishes it back across to the corner. Sitful pinned him along the boards. Karch able to get the puck free. Karch skates ahead for Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai, Karch looking to be the hero. He gets the puck, loses it, and gets it back. Pitches it in the corner. Right side boards, again at the point. Karch waits, back, intercepted, off a skate. Karch may have just saved a potential goal. 2-on-1, knocked away, back to Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou backdoor play, intercepted by Sitful, drop pass, give and go. Bones back to the line, offside, and they'll regroup again. K-Cut. Sitful again. Back to Jemima, back to Sitful, walks in, and he couldn't get the backhander off. What a defensive play by Sweet Lou. 11:45 to go in the third period, still not up at 2. Karch in the corner, back inside, marching in the corner, dumping it around the net, and Sweet Lou's there to pick it up. Sweet Lou waits with it, dropping it, waiting it, back around for Villain, top of the key, one-timer through a crowd, and a save is made by Paralyzer.
Big save from Perry through a crowd. As it looks like we're going to start seeing a lot more outside shots, looking for a hope and a prayer, I think, come down in the final 10 minutes of this third period.
Here is K-Cut off a face-off win for BBB. Over Jemima. Bones just in the zone, too fast. Offside called. And I think this is where crunch time begins. 10 minutes or less, especially in a Game 7. Face-off, one clean back for BBB. Across for Jemima. Leveled, though. Got it back to Sitful. Sitful, Jemima. What a stick lift. And that could have been dangerous. A feed back over the corner. Here's a pass back. That was an instant. Nope. Regroup. Across for Villain. Here's Karch over the neutral zone. Dropping it back over to Soylos. Dancing wide. The backhand flip over for Jemima. 3-on-3. Over Bones. Left side. Cut through. And a glove save made by Smitty off the rip from Bones.
BBB being awfully careful in the forecheck. The second they lose the puck, they are just instantly back skating. However, Cobra Kai still having 3-man up. They've got to be careful because Bones and Jemima have been flying in these last 2 games. They don't get caught on a 2-on-1 here.
Face off again. One back. A steal for Bones in the corner. Pitched along in the corner back. Jemima just misses it. Jemima had a chance to get the puck and over skate, and he did. Across drop pass, Karch in the corner, back of the cage loose, and covered in the crease by Paralyzer. Very, very touchy plays from here on. Possibly nobody wants to make a mistake. Face off, one for, again, for Sidful. BBB in the neutral zone, over for Jemima, speeding down the right side. Jemima stops up in the corner, tips it back to Augie. Augie backhand flip over for Bones. Bones, Jemima's there too. K-cut, drives a shot through the crowd. Sidful, he scores! Sidful scores with 4:05 to go.
I can't believe he didn't fire that on the backhand. He waited for what seemed like an eternity. As he turns around and fires that on the forehand. He had all day on the backhand. Unbelievable. And here we go. BBB with a goal late.
Sidful scores a spin, a fake backhand to forehand. And it's 3-2 now. Break for Sidful. He has been their player of the series for being clutch. 2 overtime and maybe even 3 game-winning goals across the Villain. Waits, shot that one blocked to the corner. 2 minutes to go in Game 7, third period. Across the ice, back to Villain, over for Ahuff. His shot was blocked. Rebound again, Villain. Top of the key over for Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou dangles pass, intercepted. Ultimate pass, and Bones will flick it ahead. Under a minute to play in Game 7. Across it goes over the neutral zone. Cutting back in across the line. A self pass, almost Ahuff. Spin pass, knocked away by Jemima. Here's Bones, a 2-on-2. With Jemima, he'll just dump it in. 38 on the clock here. 3-2 lead for BBB. In the corner. Back around the middle. They flick it into the top of the key off the glass. Right side corner. Back for Karch. Waits the pass. Nobody there to find it. Back in front. And it just trickles wide of the net. Karch got control behind the net. For the point again. Right side, Karch over for Ahuff. Ahuff spots it. Shoots! What a great save! It's loose, but there's a penalty coming up with 14.6. A power play for Cobra Kai.
What a save on Karch as he almost launched one top corner. Perry gets over and a huge save. Are you kidding?
In front, tie-up back in the slot. One for Villain. Villain over line, back to Karch. Karch waits, hangs on. Top of slot, intercepted but not out. Over, backhand, Ahuff, loose, and covered in the crease with under 2 to play.
Are you kidding me again? Perry is absolutely out of control right now.
One last face-off here. This is for the series. Inside, face-off, tie-up, one shot pass, and Perry with the game saver, and BBB is going to move on to the 3rd round of the playoffs.
What just happened in the last 15 seconds? Perry made 3 highlight reel saves. Are you kidding me? The kid is cracked, and he puts Karch to bed in Game 7 single-handedly. Oh my goodness.
It was a point. It was a point-blank opportunity, and he just reached across and robs him with that left pad.
That was 3 unbelievable saves in the last 15 seconds where it looked like they had all 5 or 4 players in the crease, and Perry still had to come away with the huge saves. That was incredible, guys. What a way to finish that series, as BBB will move on past Cobra Kai. And I'm not going to lie, after last night, I mean, And Game 5 going to Cobra Kai, it did not feel like BBB was in it at all. It just, even though that they had their 2 wins, they had won in overtime. They had not had a regulation win. But regardless, here we are. Unbelievable stuff as BBB is going to move on to the next round. And again, we throw it back to that tweet as Kenny. I mean, he wasn't correct about the time. I mean, that, he said he was going to put Karch to bed by 10, but, that didn't really pan out the way that he thought. But nonetheless, unbelievable as we have an updated bracket here, I believe. And here we go.
We got replays too.
Oh, we got to see this. Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, Kenny, can you show the entire 15 seconds again? Unbelievable. I want to see that 15 seconds. Show that again.
Here's the face-off last play, kick back across.
Unbelievable. That was with 1.6 on the clock.
That was Smitty. He shot. Smitty
almost had it.
Smitty, holy crap.
That was almost Smitty. Could you have imagined Smitty comes out and scores the game-tying goal with 1.6 on the clock? Oh my goodness. We'll get a look here real quick at the new bracket. Here is the 3rd round of the Sharks Pacific Cup, and it's only going to get more insane from here. We are down to the best teams left as Olympia and Entourage. They move on. Composure and Vertigo for the best teams in the world. Then we have Cohesion as well. They've just blasted through their first 2 rounds. BBB, they narrowly escape Cobra Kai by the narrowest of margins. And then Canadians Esports. I don't even... The Vape, we're going to have a talk. And then Eclipse, they knock out the 6 seed Nationals. Guys, there is storylines everywhere throughout the rest of these playoffs. But unbelievable. Just what a great series. I cannot believe that.
Smitty, don't be upset about not getting your second goal. You're still number 1 for me, buddy.
What
a series.
Smitty and Paralyzed, that was the series. You two were the series there. No one scored 4 goals in 7 games. That was wild. You guys played 30 periods of hockey in 7 games.
Whew.
Unbelievable, guys. But we're not done yet. We got some giveaways to do. We gotta give some stuff away. So we have a D10 8 terabyte hard drive. We've got a giveaway. Exclamation mark giveaway in the chat. And we will pull that as I'll give you guys about 30 seconds here. All right, exclamation mark giveaway. My goodness.
I'm wondering
Canadians Esports scored 2 goals in the last 30 seconds of that game, too.
Yeah. Unreal. I wonder what emotions these guys are feeling right now. Holy smokes.
I can't believe, they had, we didn't get to see the replay on it, but Karch had an absolute 1T, just absolutely put on a tee. And
he did.
Perry robbed him on the left side there. As the chat would have just exploded had Karch buried that one. Unbelievable. BBB in Game 7, man. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Exclamation mark giveaway. All right, Shorty, you can go ahead and pull it here as the first giveaway. This will be for the D10 8 terabyte hard drive. We also have a WD prize pack to give away as well. The first giveaway, all you've got to do is hit claim in the chat and make sure you're here. If you're not here, we will re-roll. Bandit. All right, Bandit.
Way to go, Bandit.
Yeah, is he here? Let's make sure. Bandit, you here? We'll give him a minute.
Yeah, he's here. Let's go, Bandit.
Is he? Oh, he's here. All right, man. You message me on Twitter at No Sleeves Gaming. We'll get all that set up for you. All right, let's get to our final giveaway of the night. Here's the second giveaway. Again, same thing. You've got to claim in the chat. As we've got one more to give away, and then we're into round number 3. The final 8 teams. We'll have a draft show, I believe. Yeah, we'll have a draft show. The O-Way has been drawn. I'm not stunned. As
he finally gets it after many
Can I get some rigged in the chat, please? Thank you. There we go. All right. As Johnny, you know the Twitter handle, my man. I'm going to need you to hit the DMs as we'll get all that set up. Unbelievable.
All
Guys,
I do is
what an absolute fantastic end to the second round of the Sharks Pacific Cup presented by WD Black. I have to give a shout out to the Sharks and WD Black for putting on this insane event. The money, I mean, we are playing for big money here, guys, and we have got 8 teams remaining in the hunt. All right, guys, it has been a pleasure here in the second round to cover the games with you guys. For myself and Davos, we'll see you next week for round number 3 of the Sharks Pacific Cup presented by WD Black. See you then.